皆さん、こんにちは。私は、そうです。今日はレッスン3で、というレッスンです。私はちょっと疲れた、ちょっと疲れましたけど、私はレッスンを教えなきゃなりませんでした。だから、here we go. だから、行きましょう。行くよ。Yeah, I'm still pretty bad at Japanese, you could tell, but we're going to start this lesson. So, today's tango, today's vocabulary, I would say refer to 100 vocabulary words in the description below, just like last time. But today's vocabulary, I'll be just introducing subtle vocabulary, right? If you want to have a good amount of vocabulary, you should download sets. You should download, maybe visit my sets on Genki Vocabulary, which is a Japanese kind of textbook, and for elementary Japanese. And you should visit those sets, right, to get yourself more vocabulary. But I'm just going to be teaching the grammar because that might be really confusing at times, and I'll be giving you practice, a lot of practice, right? So refer to the 100 vocabulary cards in the description below if you want more vocabulary, and maybe just check my account for more vocabulary. So today's vocabulary is restaurant, restaurant, right? It's kind of similar. Restaurant, restaurant. Ginko, bank. Tsukue, desk. Neko, cat, right? Some of these words you should know already, especially neko and yeah, neko. That's about it. I think I already put neko down as one of the words, right? So position words is ue, up, shita, down, naka, inside, tonari, next to, chikaku is near, right? And we have 3 verbs today. We have noru, which is to ride, to take a bus or a train, and you normally use it with ni. You don't normally you can use it with de, but you don't normally use it with o, right? So we say you take the train. You would normally use o, right? Because you take the train. You don't take in the train. You don't ride in a train, but you take the train. You would notice a, but this one you use ni, right? Specifically, right? Aru and iru is both to exist. So they're like this, but they're actually like they exist right in front of your face, and if you want to refer to them without looking at them, you can or like without pointing at it or making it explicit that that is it, you use aru or iru or arimasu or imasu, right? Aru is a regular verb, and iru is an iru eru verb, right? Because aru doesn't have iru eru, right? Noru is a regular verb as well. So that's it. We have masenka, right? Masenka, 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 right? You should remember this. It's pretty useful, especially if you want to impress your girlfriends, boyfriend, best friend. You know, just use masenka, right? So we can ask someone out or invite someone to do something by putting the verb in negative form and making it a question. It doesn't work with maska. It doesn't work with maska, right? So, ringo tabemasu ka? Do you want to eat the apple? Do you want to eat the apple with me? Or it doesn't work, right? Or if you want to say 一緒に山を登りますか? Do we want to climb a mountain? That's just saying do you climb a mountain? It doesn't say do you want to climb a mountain with me? It doesn't say that. It just says do you want to climb a mountain, right? So レストランで食べませんか? Restaurant de tabemasu means do you want to eat at no, it means are you eating at a restaurant? But restaurant de tabemasen means do you want to go to the restaurant? And normally a with me is applied to it. So like 一緒に restaurant de tabemasen ka. I should put 一緒に, right? And the many replies can be はい、いいですよ, which means that's great. Yeah, I do want to go. Or 私はちょっと kyo wa chotto, or and they might offer a response to like kyo wa chotto. It means today is inconvenient. Kyo wa chotto. Ashita wa dou desu ka? Or 来週土曜日はどうですか? Right? Next week, Saturday. So, ちょっと means I'm sorry, but no. That's what it means. It means it's a really polite request. It doesn't actually mean no at all. Yeah, if you say iie, it's extremely rude. So you say ちょっと, right? Next vocabulary, no, next grammar is aru, iru. So the verb aru and iru indicate something exists. I already told you, right? But aru is a non-living thing that exists, and iru is a living thing that exists, right? So to form the aru or iru, you take the place, you take the place, and then the actually I'll explain it to you later, right? So neko ga imasu, there's a cat. Ginko ga arimasu, there's a bank. Koko ni imasu, I'm in my high school, right? So if you use ni with imasu or arimasu, it means something is directly in it. If you use ga, it's just stating that there is that thing. But if you use ni, you could say koko ni imasu. Watashi wa koko ni imasu. Watashi wa koko ni imasu. I am in my high school, right? Watashi wa is normally omitted. You don't need watashi wa for everything. But koko ni imasu means I am in my high school. Right? It's the place and then ni imasu. So the amount of items can be also by adding the su counter, which is what I taught you yesterday. So tomodachi wa neko ga no, not sansu. Neko ga mitsu imasu. Or yeah, mitsu imasu. Normally I would say sanbiki because that's the counter for animals, but I will teach you that later because it's too advanced right now. So tomodachi wa neko ga mitsu imasu. If you message me in the comments and you want me to teach more advanced Japanese, or you want me to like have a DM with you on advanced Japanese, I will gladly do that, right? So tomodachi wa neko ga mitsu imasu, right? It means that my friends have 3 cats. Or no, my friend has 3 cats. It's only friend, really. So you want to indicate the position of an object with reference to another object. You follow this sentence structure. Thing wa reference thing no position word ni or ga arimasu or imasu, right? You could use ni, you could use ga. It doesn't matter. Actually, no, it does matter, right? Ga means it's in there. Ni means it's in there. Ga also means it's in there if you regard it as a position word. But I guess it's kind of uncertainty. I actually don't know why you would use ni over ga in this case, but hon wa tsuke no ue ni arimasu. Hon wa tsuke no ue ni arimasu. Tsukue means desk. Hon tsukue no ue, right? Tsukue means desk. Ue means up. So the desk of up. No, the up of desk. Desks up. The up of desk. The book is in the up of desk. So what's the up of desk? It's on the top of desk, right? So the book is in the up of desk. It's in the top of the desk. So Mandy-san wa Lee-san no tonari ni imasu, right? Some of these katakana you might not know. You probably don't know what me is, and you probably don't know what li is. But Mary-san wa Lee-san no tonari ni imasu. So Mary-san wa Lee-san no tonari. Lee-san no tonari is then Lee-san's next. Lee-san's next, right? I'm not gonna be American, sorry. Lee's next, right? Lee's next. So Mary is in the position of Lee's next, which means Mary is next to Lee, right? So if you break down the grammar like that, you would actually find out that Japanese grammar really actually does make a lot of sense. So we're gonna have some bunpo renshu, right? Bunpo renshu means grammar practice. So based on the English translation, put masuka or masenka and complete the verb. So will you go to the bank with me? Go is iku. So ginko is ginko ni ikimasen ka, right? Because well, you go to the bank with me, right? You want the with me implies an invitation. Bus ni something. Bus ni something. And what is take? Go back a few slides, go back a few minutes, and then you will see take is noru. So bus ni norimasen ka means will you take the bus with me? Nani ga something ka? What do you have? Is it an invitation? No, it's not. It's not an invitation. Right? What's the thing? What's the verb for have? It's aru and iru. But you can't really have a human. So you have to say. Actually, I forgot to tell you guys that having something can also be expressed as aru or iru, right? So it's like possession. If you have something, you can say like okane ga arimasu. I have money, right? Okane ga arimasu. Tomodachi ga takusan arimasu. I have a bunch of friends, right? Ga takusan imasu. I mean takusan imasu. So nani ga arimasu ka means what do you have, right? It's not an invitation. So translating to Japanese, right? They're all three apples, but you could say really different things with these three apples. So the first thing, there are three apples. Mitsu no ringo ga arimasu. Mitsu no ringo ga arimasu. Or ringo mitsu arimasu. Ringo ga mitsu arimasu. You just got. I have three apples. Ringo ga mitsu arimasu. Same thing. Or watashi wa ringo ga mitsu arimasu. The cat is eating three apples. Neko wa mitsu no ringo o Neko ga mitsu no ringo o tabemasu. Or tabete imasu, if you are that advanced. Tabemasu, right? Or neko ga mitsu no ringo o arimasu. Ga or wa works at the beginning, right? Yeah, but if you say three, the cat is eating three apples, we use o because eating means you eat three apples. You don't eat the fact that there is three apples. You just eat the three apples, right? So will you eat three apples with me? Mitsu no ringo tabemasen ka? Mitsu no ringo tabemasen ka? Or ringo mitsu tabemasen ka? Right? That's how you say we'll eat three apples. So here's a katakana for today. We have ma, mi, mu, me, mo, and we have ya, you, yo. Next lesson we will, I think it's lesson 3C. Next lesson, or 4A, I'm not sure. Next lesson we will do rari, ru, dero, wa, wo, and n, right? So ma, mi, mu, me, mo. This is how you write it. I'm gonna write it down. This is how you write it. Ma is start here 1, 2. Mi is 1, 2, 3. Mu is 1. Actually, it's like 1, 2, 3. Me is 1, 2. These look quite similar, right? And mo looks quite similar as well. So 1, 2, 3. Ya is just it looks really similar. 1, 2. You not so much. 1, 2, and yo looks completely different. 1, 2, 3. Right? And these are mostly in kanji, right? You could tell they're mostly in some kanji compounds. So I really should have a kanji out, but I'll introduce you to kanji after the katakana. So that is your katakana practice for today, and I think that's it. That's the end. レッスン3名の終わりです。ちょっと喉が渇く。ちょっと喉が渇いています。Anyways, ところで、てか。That's the new thing that I learned today. 先に失礼しました。お大事に。お大事に。Okay, that means get well soon, basically. コロナウイルスの、だから、コロナウイルスだから、means because of coronavirus, right? コロナウイルスだから大事に。失礼します。